in the off season. Has the season kind of unfolded how you guys would like?
Of course. Well, with 2 losses, we really didn't imagine like that, but it happens. And so now we just got to finish the season as strong as we can, focusing on NC State and things like that, and just pray for a good ending.
All the injuries that the offensive line has had, obviously, you have to deal with that. Is there kind of a sense of maybe it's like a blessing to these guys, to where all these different guys are getting playing time, getting in the starting lineup for, and so many young guys in the future. Mm-hmm. You have that in-game experience. At least you know what you're going through. Is that kind of a good thing, at least, to take away from it?
Yeah, I mean, that's a very good way of looking at it. When guys go down, it's the next man up, and it's good. It's good for them, that person behind them, to get experience. What they're going to be into playing in the next year or so. So it really is a blessing in disguise, really.
And for you, like you guys, you could go thrown into the fire last year. Is that how invaluable is, even if it's just 3-4 games to start, to be able to take that into the spring and next year to kind of know what you're doing, what you're seeing, that kind of stuff?
I mean, it doesn't matter like how much the guys from one rep to one game, whatever rep you get in is really eye opening, and whatever you're going, it's really a really real feel of what you're going to get yourself into the following year.
Mm-hmm. Only quarterback's one position where only one guy can play at a time. Mm-hmm. And Sean got a lot of praise early in the year for handling not being a starter. How has Everett handled it? We saw him taking snaps out of practice today. Has he still kept his?
I mean, yeah. This quarterback situation, they rotating when one plays the other one. When one plays the game, the other one's on the sideline. Their practice leading up to that game, they're communicating, pointing out what they did wrong, and when they go up to do the same thing with the other, they're really helping each other out, motivating each other. It's not really like a real big bicker or anything like that, but they're handling it real well out there.
But have you seen a change in Everett's demeanor at all?
I don't know. They rotate the quarterbacks in practice. On the field, he's still cool, calm, and collecting, and off the field, locker room, he's still hanging out with the guys and things like that. His attitude's still the same, and he's still got a smile on his face. So I don't think he changed at all.
Rod, when you first started on the line last year, I know all those guys had so many starts on their belt and consecutively as well. Who were some of those guys that kind of helped you out in your first season?
For this season,
last season.
Everybody, Josue, Cam, Trey, and Bobby, they helped me out. Knowing those guys, they really helped me out whenever I had a question or anything like that. I knew I'd come to them in the first game. I remember they said I was going to be okay. I had a great week of practice, and I was going to do my job, and I was going to be fine. And it really helped me out a lot.
One thing we were able to speak about earlier was Jimbo's short yardage situations and kind of how that worked. As an offensive lineman, what's it like to be in those situations? Because would you say it's maybe more pressure then than there is other plays, or is it still pressure all around, or how would you describe it? The certain ones.
It's not no pressure. We always say we fight for the inches, and that's what we're doing in practice. And whenever it comes time for the game to be 3rd and 1, we're well prepared, and we're just going to fight for the inches and push to get that one extra yard to take what it takes to move the chain. So I don't think it's no pressure. It's actually kind of fun. The old lines like to get down and dirty and stuff like that.
For the offensive line, what's it been like blocking for Dalvin this year?
Oh, very exciting. We look on film and see it actually helps when everybody does their job. Of course, Dalvin finds a hole and turns it to a touchdown. So it's real exciting and comforting to know that Dalvin's back there and make a play whenever he needs to and make a play whenever he wants to. He's a real good running back.
Feel like the offensive line could share in the accomplishment if he gets the record this week?
If we'll see. We don't know what the deal is. I don't know about 10, 11 yards away from the record, but we're just going to go out there, do our job, and just have fun, most importantly.
How many carries do you think it's going to take Cook to get these 10, 11 yards?
I have no idea. I don't know. That's the question you have to ask Dalvin.
Do you guys take some pride in that, the rushing record?
Yeah, we do. We do and we don't. We do know, in the one game that we have a certain amount of yards, but then it's time to move on and move next. And I guess right now in the midst of everything, we really don't dwell in. Maybe at the end of the season, we'll look back and see that, we had the most rushing yards with Dalvin and everything like that. But right now, it's just all about doing our job and just trying to win the game.
You got a favorite run of his from this season?
No, I don't know it right now. I tell you, when Dalvin just breaks free, I just jog to the field goal because I just celebrate him on the bench. I can't keep up with him, and he's too quick for me.
You made some pretty long jogs to the field goal.
Very, very long jogs to the field goal. And I really thank Dalvin for doing it, just putting points on the board. Whatever he does, I just ask him to keep doing it.
Does he get a chance to keep on with what's going on back home in Missouri?
I did hear about it, but I'm not really up to speed with it. Something with Mizzou, but I think they got it resolved, but I'm not really aware of what's going on, but I know they're gonna get it resolved. I'll still claim Missouri as my hometown though.